Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel! If you're new here, my name is Medita and today I am super excited to film this video because we are randomly picking and choosing my TBR for December. I also saw Sarah Caroli doing a video like this, so I thought, why not do this myself? Because I never listen to my TBR, but to make it extra random, I decided to add a little bit, like a little something in front of me packing these books, and that is like a random number picker picking the books from the shelf. And to explain how I want to do this, I think I should just show you. The first step of this random book picking is going to be which shelf. So we have 7 shelves. I'm sitting on one, aka my bed. I'm really hoping that no books get picked from shelf 1 because the books under my bed are books I have read and don't like. That shelf is number 2. This is shelf 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After the number randomizer picks either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, I'm going to count how many shelves are on each shelf. And then we're going to pick one of those randomly again. My next step is then going to be to count all the books on one shelf after it's picked, okay? And then I'm going to randomize those numbers again, and then I'm going to read the book that is picked in that number randomizer. If I, by luck, land on a book I have read, I'm just going to go one to the right and read that one. And if I read that one too, then one more to the right and continue. Does that make sense to everybody? I think it does. We're gonna be doing that entire process 12 to 15 times. And then afterwards, I'm gonna wrap them all, and then I'm gonna put a number on them. And then afterwards, I'm gonna pick 3 to open because those 3 I'm then going to read in my next 24-hour readathon. I feel really powerful with a staff in my hand. Avada Kedavra, everybody. And I think we can just get started. We have my handy dandy iPad here because I'm recording on my phone. 1 to 7, generate. 3, oh my, thank gosh. 3 is that shelf. Okay, so top is 1 and bottom is 7. 5. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go over there. Shelf 5. Okay, now let's count. We're gonna do, okay, we have 28 books on this shelf. So we do between 1 and 28. 11. Okay, let's see what the first book is going to be. 11! 11 is Bone Crier's Dawn. We cannot read this book because this is book 2, not book 1. I do not own book 1 of this series. I would have read that then. We're gonna go one over. These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. Okay, so These Hollow Vows is a love triangle with Fae princess and secret spies and rebels and thieves. Very cool. So this book is about Bree, who does not like faes. Okay, she says to all of them, but then her sister gets kidnapped and she wants to get her back. So to help her sister, she makes a deal with the king, and he says to her, Bree, you need to go to our enemy kingdom and steal 3 crowns for us. So she says, done, let me do this to get my sister back. But to get those crowns back, she poses as a potential bride for the king of the enemy kingdom, aka Ronan. Now, Ronan is apparently very hot, but at the same time, she has to steal 3 crowns from him. And then also at the same time, she joins this rebellious group and finds herself attracted to the leader called Finn. A lot of things are going on in Bree's life. So Bree now has to decide if she's gonna end up with the king she's stealing from, or with the leader of the rebellious group, of the rebels. Kind of excited, honestly. This sounds really good. I haven't read a love triangle in a while. Let's see how this goes. I wonder if there's gonna be some betrayal in here, maybe? Some dagger scenes because she has a dagger. Ooh, that'd be kind of hot. Now let's pick number 2. We have to do the same thing again for book 2. Generate. 6. Let's pick which shelf on 6 2. 2. Okay. This is shelf 2. Okay, we have 30 books on this shelf, so let's pick between 1 and 30. 13. I've already read this book. Ugh. Okay, I already read this one too, and I already read this one too, so we have to read this one. This one is called The Right Swipe. Sounds kind of interesting. Okay, so The Right Swipe is about Rhiannon, who created this amazing dating app apparently, but even though she created that app, she hates dating, okay? She's one for hookups only. Yet, she swipes right on somebody for one hookup, and that is Mr. Samson Lima, who's a former sports star, and they kind of have a connection, you know, it sizzles between them. Yet, after their one night together, they go again their separate ways, and a few months later, they meet again. Samson is now for some reason working for Rhiannon's business rival. When they meet again, the connection right away resurfaces, and Samson says, I want a second chance with you, Rhiannon. Let me be your love. I kind of like this. It sounds really good. So yeah, this is book 2. Now let's pick a book 3 for this month. Generate. 1. Oh no. I don't want to do this. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the stack on the side here, and then 7, 8, 9. 5. Okay, so now let's do 1 or 2 to see which row, because double row, you know. 1 is back, 2 is front. 1. So there's 20 books back there, so 1 to 20, 18. Oh my, wait, I have not read this book. We're doing great. This is called Right of Way, The Hard to Road Break. What did I just say? So this book is about Peyton and Jace, who had this summer fling romance, and they both thought they were in love. Yet, for some reason, one of them stops calling, but for some reason, they're thrown together again for a road trip across the country. Yet both of them are lying, because both of them are apparently liars! Either Peyton or Jace are lying about where they're actually going, aka they're not actually going where they were supposed to go, and the other one is lying about why he's going with the person. Neither of them is prepared for what's coming on the road ahead. Dramatic? So we have forced proximity, second chance, secrets. Sounds really good, honestly. Let's go pick book 4, I guess. Let's go again. 1 to 7. 2. 1, 2, which means the classic shelf. Oh, that's interesting. 5. Hello there. This is shelf 5. There's a lot of books. So let's count really quickly because this is gonna be hard. Oh my gosh, there's 42 books on here. Randomize. 33. Oh my gosh! 33 is everything I know about love. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm happy this is on here. So this is an autobiography. Well, I mean, this is just her life, and yeah, I guess everything she knows about parties, dates, friends, jobs, life, and love. Almost shockingly intimate. That sounds really good, honestly. Very excited to read this. Anyways, we have book 4 now, so now let's pick book 5. 3. Well, 3 is again the fantasy shelf, I guess. And then again, 4. Okay, so that's 1 up. Thank gosh, I thought it was gonna be the exact same shelf again. That would have been boring. This is shelf 4 on the fantasy shelf. Well, let's see what we get. Let's count first. Okay, there's 27 books on here. 3. That's Queen of Nothing. 1, 2, 3. Queen of Nothing, which means you have to go down to the next book we haven't read, which is Lore. Oh my gosh. Stop it, Krill of Prince. Here we go. Every 7 years, Zeus decides to make every god mortal for 1 week as a punishment for whatever they did. Don't know what they did, but I mean, good job. During that week, usually lots and lots of enemies and people who want the gods' power try to hunt them down and kill the gods because they're mortal now. And that's where we meet Lore. Lore's entire family was brutally murdered by a rival line. For this year's games, Athena shows up really wounded in front of Lore's house. And Lore could kill Athena, but instead they decide to partner up and hunt down their enemy. Athena also offers Lore a way out of Agon, where all of this takes place. But it also says on the back here that Lore's decision to join the hunt again comes at a deadly cost. What does that even mean? That sounds so scary, okay? It does. I'm hoping I really like this book because I do like the Darkest Minds series. And yeah, this is book 5. So now let's pick book 6. Okay, shelf 7. Once again, which of the 7 shelves? 3. 3. Let's see which of these books I get to read. 34. 27. 27 is Page Toon, someone I used to know. Oh my god, that cover is so pretty. I do not know if I will like this. Okay, this book is about Leah, George, and Theo. Basically, when they were 15, George, Leah, and Theo meet at school. George is Leah's foster brother, and then Theo is the mysterious bad boy who got kicked out of a boarding school who joined their school. And then we have a time skip to now, and now is basically Leah moves back home with her baby daughter. Guess who's the father of that baby daughter? Yeah, Theo. Yet Theo disappeared, okay? He is gone now. Yet for some reason, George returns to their hometown, aka her foster brother, aka, is this going to get weird? And now it says here, after half a lifetime, have they healed the scars of their past? Will coming back home set their hearts into a new direction? Dramatic, interesting, I'm excited, I am scared. Let's see what book 7 will be. 2, 1, 2, which is again the side shelf, I guess, and then 5 again. Well, that's kind of boring. Well, I guess we're back here. Okay, so now we only have 41 books, obviously, so let's do 1 to 41. 34. Okay, 34. Oh, yes! Okay, Love in Color by Bolu Babalola. This is a retelling of different tales from around the world. A Nigerian-born goddess that feels beaten down and unappreciated by her gracious lover and longs to be truly seen. A crime lord who finds himself swept up in a love that could threaten the entire dynasty that she has built, and those she protects within. Also pretty good. The characters in Bolu Babalola's vibrant stories face up to and navigate this most complex human emotion and try to capture its intangible essence. Yes, I'm excited to read this. So that is book 7 for this month. So let's pick book 8. We got 5. That's where like most of my thrillers are, so that's cool. And then again, 2. I have read the Inheritance Game series and the Good Girls Guide to Murders are being read this month still. So we have 13 books on here. We got actually 3. The Summer I Drowned. The Summer I Drowned is about Olive, who almost drowned 5 years ago in the ocean. Intense. I would never go back into the water ever again. But now 5 years later, she returns to Caldwell Beach to confront her fears. Yet instead of confronting her fears, a lot of strange things happen around her and secrets about the past are revealed. Interesting, intense. It's a romantic thriller, so we're definitely gonna have some romance in here, which is going to be exciting. Sounds pretty good, honestly. Excited to read this. And this is book 8 for this month. So now we have 4 more books to pick. Scared. Let's go. 2. Can we please stop going back to that small shelf on the side? Shelf 1. Oh my gosh, that's classic, which means I already have read almost every book. No, it's historical romance. This is my historical romance shelf, aka shelf 1 on this one. We, however, have not stacked all the books there correctly, which I maybe should have done before this video. Oh my god. Whoa! So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, then count however many are on there. 3, this one. 11, Jude Devereux, A Knight in Shining Armor. Let's get that down somehow. Don't know how. Once upon a time, a fair maiden lay weeping upon a cold tombstone. Her heartfelt desire was suddenly made real before her. A tall, broad-shouldered knight came to rescue her, I guess. Ooh. Okay, so I mean, it's exactly what the title says it is. A well-plotted book with a very attractive hero and a lot of charm. A lot of charm? Wow! This is book 9, so we have 3 more to pick. Let's go! 7, 2, ooh. We're gonna do it without my stuff. This is shelf 2. Yeah, let's count really quickly. 33, 28. That seems like a number I've probably already read because those are the Lucy Diamond books, but let's see. 28. I have read all of these. So what do I do now? Should I just pick again? Generate 25. So that's gonna be... Ah! Oh my god, no! The tip of my Apple Pen just fell off. Oh my god. What the heck? 25 is Nick Hornby, Just Like You. Just Like You is an opposite attract book, and it's also a romance book written by a man. So let's see how that goes, honestly. But basically, this is about Lucy and Joseph, and they meet at a butcher shop. But they are completely opposites, okay? So we have Lucy, who is a teacher and a mother of 2, and she wants to leave romance behind her. I'm guessing it has to do with her ex-husband because he was probably a bad person. And then we have Joseph, who I'm guessing works at the butcher shop. Somehow, they're opposites, but still something settles between them. There's a spark. Very excited to read this. I mean, the cover art's pretty cool with the puzzle piece. So let's pick 2 more and then see if we want to do 15. 4. Oh, that's my dystopian shelf. Okay, and then let's see which one from there. 2. Oh my gosh, that's my dystopian shrine. This is shelf 2. We have 25 books on this shelf, so 7. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the 2nd book in the Renegade series, which obviously means we're reading Renegades this month. He wants justice. She wants vengeance. Okay, so this book is about Nova and Adrian. Nova is an anarchist who is on a mission for vengeance, as we already said here, because her family was killed and the heroes couldn't protect her. So she's mad and she says, I'm gonna kill all of you now because you couldn't protect my family, which valid, you know? And then we have Adrian, who's a renegade, and he's a boy with extraordinary abilities who believes in justice and in Nova. Nova and Adrian should be enemies, okay? But for some reason, they feel like they should work together and are connected. And now Nova finds herself torn between Adrian and the Renegades and a villain that could destroy them both. Oh my gosh, who's that? Here's the Renegades list. I want to see what Adrian is. Adrian is a sketch. He can bring his drawing and artworks to life. Oh my gosh, you know what that means? He could draw Aaron Warner and bring Aaron Warner to life. I am literally jealous right now. And then Nova is an anarchist, that it says on the back here, and she is nightmare. Never sleeps and can put others to sleep with her touch. Oh my gosh, I don't know which power I would want, because to never sleep again is like the biggest dream ever. I love dystopian, so yeah, very excited to read this. Okay, now let's pick book 12. 4. Okay, that's this one again, I guess. Cool. 6. 5. Oh no, 6. Do you want to know what's on that shelf? Cassandra Clare. You know what that means? You're my sister, my blood. Welcome to shelf 6, everyone. Okay, there's 22 books on here. 11. Okay, we're definitely reading Cassandra Clare, you know. 11. I've read this. So 11 should have been the Fire Sermon, but I've already read this. It's not that good. So I have to pick the next one, which is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Did Laini Taylor write Daughter of Smoke and Bone? Because I really like that trilogy. This sounds so funny. What did the Godslayer slay? So Laszlo Strange has been obsessed with this mythical city called Weep ever since he was 5 years old, and he wants to find it really badly. And the Godslayer, as well as legendary warriors, are helping him with something, and he has to seize his chance or lose his dream forever. And then there's also the mystery side of Weep, and why Weep was cut off from the world and what happened there. The answers await in Weep, but so do many more mysteries, including the blue-skinned goddess who visits Laszlo's dreams. Oh my gosh! It's very much fantasy mystery. So that's really good. Maybe even with a bit of romance. We're gonna see what it is, but this sounds really good. So yeah, that's book 12. Oopsies. Let's pick 2 more and then see. We have like a few thick ones, but the romance ones are pretty thin always, so I feel like I should do a few more, you know? 6. Ooh! And then on shelf 6, we have row 3. Welcome to shelf 3. So we have 29 books on here. Ooh, 12. I have read The Switch, so I'm guessing we have to read the postcard. Oh right, is this the book where I bought the sequel only? Yeah, it is. It says here, the sequel to the bestseller, The Note. Let's put it back on the shelf and pick the next one. Good job, Medita. The next one, however, is Love in Other Words. I've read that one already too. So the next one is The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. The cover is kind of cute, honestly. Ooh, okay, this one's kind of good. The Soulmate Equation is basically about Jess, who has not had luck in her love life so far, and she's kind of giving up. And she also has to raise her daughter at the same time because she's a single, independent mother. But then she signs up for this dating matchmaking website called Genetic Alley, and they use the person's DNA to figure out who their perfect match is. And her perfect match is Dr. Riva, and they have a 98% compatibility, which has never happened before. Like, everybody always has like a very low percentage, but this is like unheard of. This is unique, different, and not like other girls. But she already knows this doctor, and she thinks that this man and her are not soulmates. Yet both of them are now dragged to an event, and she kind of goes to it, and then just starts to realize there may be more than just science behind her finding this soulmate, I guess. I mean, this sounds kind of good. It sounds like a very much forced proximity romance story with maybe a little bit of a betrayal. And that's book 13. So let's pick 2 more, 14, 15. So we have 15 books. So again, 1 to 7. Generate shelf 5, 5. This is shelf 5, everyone. I have not read a lot of books on here. 16, 17, 18 books are on here. And we get 11. 11. There's no way that we pick one book I've read. So let's go one further. Oh my! La Petite Morte. So this book is about Jack and Marisa. Marisa inherited this house, yet with accepting this house, there come a few bizarre conditions. For example, she has to be friends with Jack Saint Germain, who is an alchemist with a questionable past. Jack's past apparently relates to the vampire Elizabeth Clavier, who hunts mortals for fun. Le Gasp. Oh, Jack and Elizabeth have a war between them, and somehow Marisa is in between them, and she has to decide between Elizabeth and Jack in order to save her life and stay alive. So, I mean, that sounds pretty interesting. I really like the cover of pretty much any book by Libby Blake, and this one is also really pretty, and it says, "A little death goes a long way." Very excited. That is book 14 now, so we pick the last book. We get shelf 4. Well, that is yet again this one. I'm just gonna continue sitting here, I guess. 4. Ooh, that's this one. Exciting! Let's go and see. This is shelf 4. 24 books are on here. 12. Oh my gosh, yes, we got The Curious Life of Ada Baker. I just bought this book. But this is about Ada Baker, who can see ghosts and talks with them, and they all live in her house, right? Somehow the ghosts convince Ada to help them find out who killed this mysterious man who was found dead and strangled in a bathtub. Scary, who would do that? While she's trying to figure out who killed this man in the bathtub, she has to convince the detective, who doesn't really believe in her, that she can help them with her powers. Yet it says on the back here as well that she somehow has to avoid the unwanted attention of a sinister stalker. Excuse me, what? I'm very excited to read this book, and that is actually also book 15. Let's pick one more. I keep picking more books because I kind of want 16 now because I'm obviously doing a readathon, so that means already 3 books are gone. And you know, 16 kind of sounds like a nice even number. 1. Not my bed again. No! 3. That is very scary because I know what shelf that is. Welcome to shelf 3. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. We're gonna have to yet again pick between front and back row. So back is 1 and front is 2. 1. Do you want to know why these books are in the back row? Because I don't want to read them. Stop falling over. We have 24 books on here, so let's see which one we get. 5. Oh my gosh, I've already read this book. And I've read this one too. No, I don't want to read this. Well, this is gonna be interesting. So I have read all of these books from the Hades Hangman series by Tilly Cole. These are motorcycle books, and I did not like any of these. I have not unhauled these because I don't actually know why I never unhauled these. I think I keep forgetting them. But this book is called Crooks Untamed, and I know exactly why I did not read this book. It's a threesome relationship, and I'm sorry, I do not like those. This book is about a broken woman, a damaged man, and a free spirit who is intending to save them both. Okay, so this book is basically about Sia, who is the sister to the vice president of the Hades Hangman group, and she lives on a farm, but now there's a threat to the club and people are threatening Sia. The club decides to send Hush and Cowboy for her protection to her. Hush has a really dark past and he doesn't want anybody to know about it except Cowboy. Yet when they meet Sia, Hush starts to trust Sia and wants to open up to her, and the 3 of them start bonding really intensely. Well, here we are. What a sad, disappointing last book. We're gonna now have to pack them all and then numerate them. Let's go. Hello! I'm trying to pack this really carefully because I want to reuse them, if you know what I mean. I don't remember how to pack presents, so this is fun. I need a bigger desk for this. Oh my gosh. Okay, book 1. Oh, I made it way too big. I'm so stupid. I always way too much. Okay, the next time I'm gonna use a bit less. This was so much waste just for a second here. It looks fine, you know? It's not extremely pretty, but it looks okay. That looks hilarious. Ah! Hello? Oh my gosh, okay. How do you do this again? I'm like, did I literally stop to understand how you pack presents? Did I not buy enough wrapping paper for this? You know, you don't have to see this side, I guess. Okay, we need to go and buy more wrapping paper. I have wrapping paper. I have 7 more books to wrap and I have not enough. So I'll see you in a second. Let's hurry the fuck up because I want to get done with this before the sun sets. Oh my gosh, I packed all of them. Now we get to numerate them. I don't even remember the order, so we're just gonna mix it up a little bit. Let's go and choose a random package and take a number. So close your eyes and then just go with the order. Okay, 1, 6, 14. Oh my gosh! Ah! We have all the books packed. They're all below me on my bed. And before the sun completely starts to disappear, we're going to now pick 3 of these with the randomizer that I'm going to be reading in my readathon. So we do 1 to 16, generate. 1! Oh my gosh, okay, wait, let me find it. This is 1. I honestly don't know what could be in here. I don't know, I'm scared. Okay, let's unpack it. Yes! Oh my god! Okay, so we have Love and Color. I think I really like this book, so let's pick book 2. Let it play. Generate. 3. Already found it. There's number 3. This is so exciting. This is so much fun. Ugh. Book 2 for my reading marathon is going to be Just Like You by Nick Hornby. Excited. So we have a romance book and a storybook. So I like where this is going already. Let's pick number 3 for the reading marathon. Number 16. Let's see where it is. Is that 16? Oh, it is. This is book 16. Oh, this is going to be challenging. I haven't read a book like this in a while. Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton, which is obviously an autobiography, so a very different genre than what I usually read, so that's gonna be fun. Now I'm kind of thinking, because these are all short, if I should pick the fourth one for my reading marathon, since the last time I read 5 books. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. 14, okay. Oh no, this one is ripped a little bit. It's okay. Yes! Oh my gosh, the soulmate equation. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. We have the first 4 books for my December TBR that I'm gonna be reading in my 24-hour readathon. I'm trying to have it as soon as possible, maybe even the first already, so I can read them, right? And then I guess for every reading vlog, I'm gonna unpack the book then in front of the camera, because I think that could be fun, right? This video was a lot of fun to film and to make. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, you can give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my content, you can subscribe. I hope you all have a great day, evening, nighttime, morning, whatever time you're in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Go read a book, and you know what? If you own any of these 4 books, you should read one of them. Again, have a great day, happy reading, and see you next time.